Welcome back to Instables, everyone. So I'm going to go with you guys in the S&P 500. Again, this is the SPY. As you guys can see, we're looking at the dollar here. We do have an ascending wedge that we have been tracking. And as you guys can see, we did just break above this ascending wedge. So again, we have been talking about how we're going to be very careful as we are continuing to respect our 20-day moving average. And we have been continuing on. And as you guys can see, as we had that ascending wedge breakout, we did have this pullback in pre-market. And now we are just breaking above that level that we did pull back from. And if you guys do not remember, we did have Powell speaking last week. These are also the levels that we had consolidating after Powell spoke. And then we did have this gap down exactly at this point. So we are just breaking above that point. And the question is, are we going to break back into our sell-off that we had leading into Powell last week? Or are we going to continue on lower? I'm going to go over the larger time frames with you guys. Now, before I jump into this, all I ask in return is you smash that like button. And if you do not want to miss any of our market updates or our potential breakouts that I mentioned throughout the week, hit subscribe. And if you guys are day traders or you guys are looking for intraday perspective breakouts all throughout the week, go to instables.com in the description below. And only for $15 a month, you guys will never miss a breakout alert today again. So let's jump into this one. So jumping into the daily chart with you guys here on the SPY, again, we are leading into tomorrow's Fed minutes at 2 o'clock Eastern time. Make sure you do have the market on watch at that point in time. As you guys can see, we have been talking about our rejection on our 50-day moving average as our 20 is still below our 50, showing us a lot of bearish momentum. And as you guys can see, we do have a rejection that we did get on our 20-day moving average as well, as we did want to see if we can reclaim our 20-day moving average. We are still looking for the same thing to happen. So going into tomorrow's Fed minutes, what we want to happen is to see if we can get a green candle, start to respect our 20, and then continue on back over our 50, get our 20 to cross back over our 50. But again, with this bearish momentum, the question is, what exactly will it take for us to reverse? And as you guys can see, we do not have a continuation on a white shaded line. Again, we did close green today. We did get a solid green bar coming in. So we're going to see if we do get a continuation on that buy pressure. Again, leading into tomorrow's Fed minutes very much will predicate exactly how this plays out here on our buy pressure. And looking at our EMA lines here on our MACD, as you guys can see, we have our EMA lines that are now pointing up. As you guys can see, we have a continuation on pointing up. We were pointing up at the end of the day on Friday, and now we are continuously pointing up. So we're going to see if that does continue. If we do continue to get momentum to the upside and we do get our EMA lines that cross above, we do get that increase in buy pressure that we're looking for to have that bounce back and possible reversal. So we're going to keep that on watch here. And to recap on our Bollinger Bands representing compression and decompression, as you guys can see, we did get that compression to the downside as we were falling into the lower end of our deviation. However, as you guys can see, we are now curling here on the lower end of our deviation, looking to see if we can try to find a bottom here to see if we can bounce back over our 20-day moving average, which would be the median of our Bollinger Band. So we would be looking for that to possibly happen to see if we can test the upper end of our Bollinger Band to possibly have that squeeze to the upside. Again, looking for our 20 to cross back over our 50 and very much looking to see exactly what they mentioned in tomorrow's Fed minute to see how we do bounce back. If we do have a strong bounce back and we do bounce back over our 20, a lot of people will be calling for a possible reversal. So we're going to keep this on watch. And looking at our relative strength here, as you guys can see, we are still below the median of our MACD. We want to see if we can cross back over the median of our MACD to see if we can have that possible continuation into overbought territory. So in my opinion, we're going to be careful here, making sure we do get confirmation to the upside. And if we do continue on with that rejection on our 20, then we will not be stuck in a situation where we are chasing to the upside. We still need confirmation. We still need to gap up. We still need our 20 back over our 50. And we need to make sure we do get our EMA lines eventually above the median of our MACD. And again, pointing up would be a very good signal of that possibly happening. And then looking for an increase in buy pressure to make sure we do increase in momentum here. So we're going to keep this on watch. Now, again, with that said, if you are a day trader or you are looking for intraday perspective breakouts, we mentioned major breakouts throughout the day. For example, at the very end of the day, we had a major breakout with ENJY, a major breakout, a penny stock. But again, this was a major breakout that we mentioned in the Instables and one of many that we do mention in the Instables. And if you guys want to see ENJY here, I will pull this up. As you guys can see, we did have a spike. We mentioned them at 25 cents. As you guys can see, we did look for that continuation with pressure. And as you guys can see, we did get that continuation with pressure. If we were watching our EMA lines, looking to see if we can possibly continue, we did have our EMA lines crossing up. We did get that increase in buy pressure, breaking above our previous buy pressure, went to get that confirmation on that strength to the upside. So again, just looking for major breakouts like these throughout the week, go to instables.com in the description below, and you will never miss a breakout alert today again. And all of you instables that come over every single day and support the channel, we're going to continue to go at it. Stay patient. We'll see what Fed minutes has for us tomorrow and see exactly how the market reacts. We're going to continue to take what the market gives us. Again, very nice breakouts today, even the higher risk plays today. Very nice continuations on next legs up for over 10-20% depending on which play it was. And again, if you guys do like this video, it does help the channel grow, and I do appreciate it very much. And again, God bless you all, and I'll see you guys in the next video.